added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots, and things of that nature always ranked above them. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. D.A., thank you. I like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol. I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, is 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Schroeder in at point guard. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. James wide open. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
James. Oh, what a play!
Watch your hands. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Gobert. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And Kuzma slams it in.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. A floater, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Last season, Mike Conley became the Grizzlies' all-time leader in points scored. He was already first in assists, steals, and three-pointers.
Free throw good, Conley. And Smitty, when it's all said and done, Mike Conley's jersey has to go in the Memphis Raptors.
Absolutely. Over a decade in a Grizzlies uniform, he helped lead them to the best years in franchise history.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And the 7-foot Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, former Defensive Player of the Year.
They call him the Stifle Tower. He's the anchor, the foundation of this team. He changes the complexion of the game when he occupies the paint.
Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How do they improve there?
You know, GA, they can be a top 10 offense. The two things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Gasol.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Conley after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The three, 5 to shoot. A rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Utah leading. Outside Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Mitchell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
James, that's a two-pointer. And the Lakers with another miss. Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Kyle Kuzma. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
Now here is Conley after LeBron James's miss.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
To the paint, here's Bogdanovich, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Kuzma outside. Schroeder outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far, but as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Caldwell Caldwell Pope outside. Back to James. The shot from the low post is good.
That's what the offense is designed to do. Get LeBron high percentage looks.
And here is Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
Shot clock at 6. From 8. And they pick up 2. Conley's got 6.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Now Schroeder. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Schroeder against Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Kuzma kicks to James. Over O'Neal. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 6 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. On defense, the Lakers. 4-point games. Mitchell. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Mike Conley with the rebound.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Schroeder finds Kuzma. James against O'Neal. From 11 feet away. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Right side, Conley. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. Conley's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley, the pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Floats one, and it's laid in by Conley. Conley's got 8.
That shot, Conley has perfected it. The little teardrop.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
James against O'Neal. Gobert with the block.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Offensive rebound and slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley into the lane, makes it off the glass. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
I really enjoy watching Conley take.
James finds Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Harrell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here's Conley. He's got 10. Here's Mitchell. Misses the jumper.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Mitchell. After LeBron James's miss, Conley, that's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's James. He's got 12.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mitchell. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
O'Neal against James.
Still playing at MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. He's got 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He dishes it to Mitchell. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And the 3 off target. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He was one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Conley. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. And that one's good, Caruso.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Inside. Now here's Gobert. 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points last game. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 9.
And as Rudy Gobert has been adding bulk, he's only getting better at finishing through contact.
James kicks it over to Schroeder. The pass to Harrell. The drive by LeBron. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Conley with it. 12 points for him. And it's sent back by Morris. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to LeBron. Good. Nice job down low. James has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. Off on the layup. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
The Jazz making a switch here. Moutier's checked in. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Rudy Gobert, third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Moutier. Now the dish to Clarkson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the night. Schroeder against Moutier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And now a look at Emmanuel Moutier here. Last season's performance for him averaged about 14 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. And they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz, D.A. Thank you. Here's Gobert after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Moutier.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Passes to Caruso. He kicks it to Schroeder. LeBron with it, defended by Moutier. And they double up LeBron. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ingles against LeBron. Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him. Pass to Clarkson. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz trail by 4. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Here's Ingles. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Caruso, defended by Moutier. There's the pass to Harrell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the court. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harrell. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And both free throws good for Harrell.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Moutier with the basket. Here's Horton Tucker. James outside. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Moutier. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
James finds Harrell. And they double up LeBron. Here's Morris. It's stolen by Ingles. Dishes to Moutier. Pass to Clarkson. With some arc. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Los Angeles leading by 4. James outside. Passes it to Harrell. Here's Caruso, defended by Gobert. Pass to LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. Over Ingles. LeBron's shot is off. And so it's Moutier with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And LeBron throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Now, Moutier, 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from 14. Moutier, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Horton Tucker. His three-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. Now here's Moutier. Stolen away. Pass to Horton Tucker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Horton Tucker's got his first points in this one.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Gobert, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Here's Horton Tucker. Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Clarkson. Second chance shot. Ingles can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 6. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. Now Gasol, guarded by O'Neal. A nice shot by Gasol.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Gasol, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gasol.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 9. 1:30 left in the first half. The feed to Gobert. Ingles dishes to Mitchell. Fires it up. Jump shot is good that time. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Caruso. The pass to Horton Tucker. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. He gets it in there. Gasol's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Conley finds Mitchell. Launches it. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Outside Gasol. To the inside. Knocks it loose. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots. That's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 26 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Yeah, coach has done a good job of scheming LeBron free, getting him into that rhythm, getting him into that zone where he's almost impossible to stop.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol at the 5. Took him no time at all on that one. O'Neal's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Utah. Schroeder passes to James. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's. O'Neal up top. James covering. Conley with it. From 13. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
Lakers leading by 5. Schroeder kicks to James, and they double up James. So the wing on the left. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Conley uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 14 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Kuzma with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Schroeder passes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jazz trail by 5. Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to Conley. They double team Conley. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. And there's another one for the Jazz. Los Angeles leading by 3. LeBron passes to Schroeder. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Jazz trail by 3. And here is Conley. 14 points for him. At the elbow, it's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Rudy Gobert, #1, and, of course, Montrezl Harrell.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
And Greg, you talked to Conley. He'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Oh, yes. Goodness. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. Good D by Bogdanovich.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Jazz have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert can change the game in so many ways. He does it with his length, his height, and his impact.
Kuzma outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. Conley against Schroeder. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Schroeder's got 7 points.
You love the calmness of Schroeder with the clock running low.
Conley against Schroeder. Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The shot comes out. Good D by LeBron. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Over Caldwell Pope. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Gasol deciding where to go with it. Here's Schroeder. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. Now Conley. He's got 14. He kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. 4 on the clock. Gobert finds Conley from outside the arc. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it's good. 2 points. 30 points for LeBron.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. With the teardrop, rejected by Gasol.
The former defensive player of the year, Gasol showing his stuff.
Here's LeBron. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Gasol. The dish now to Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Schroeder.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. Ed Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Schroeder hits them both. Jazz shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Clarkson against Schroeder. Bucket is good. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
So slippery. Schroeder probably one of the more underrated ball handlers in the league.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's 13 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Excellent hands. Marc Gasol picks up more steals than you realize.
Some dishes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Davis. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Schroeder. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Mitchell trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And that one, good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's the teardrop. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Kuzma outside. Gasol passes to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. Misses off the right iron. Jazz trail by 6. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. No good, unable to end this run. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Utah calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Is checked in for Marc Gasol. And Utah also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Los Angeles on D. Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Schroeder against Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Davis finds Bogdanovich. Davis down low. He's defended by Harrell. Trying to get open is Davis. That one good for 2. And that's 11 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Morris outside. Harrell the pass to Caruso. Mitchell against Schroeder. Kuzma outside. Off target from three-point range. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Schroeder against Mitchell. From 12 feet out. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Clarkson on the wing. They get it again. Here's Davis. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Davis. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in at the power forward position. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Feeds it to Schroeder. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
You know, when Dennis Schroeder gets hot, he can take over.
Passes it to Ingles. And stolen by Kuzma. Schroeder outside. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 25 points.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell is double. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 8. Kuzma inside. Ingles covering. Kuzma can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Bangs home the trifecta.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Morris outside. Pass to Caruso. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Davis finds Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. He's got 23.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
The pass to Harrell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Kept alive. Here's Clarkson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Ingles against Kuzma. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Schroeder outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Carroll trying to free himself up. Kuzma, that's good.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. And the basket is good. Mitchell's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovich has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years. Competes defensively. He's a player.
Some changes for the Lakers. James comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point lead. Schroeder lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Schroeder's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Gobert. Schroeder against Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Over James. Gobert can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 8. Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Down low. James with the bucket. James has got 32 points in the game.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Ingles trying to get open. And it's Mitchell missing. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert against Harrell. Gobert the pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Schroeder. The Jazz with another miss. LA has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Little turnaround. Again, Los Angeles.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. Dishes it to Gobert. To end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And the Jazz call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
The presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. On defense, the Lakers. To end the run, Gasol with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They get a hand on it. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
LeBron passes to Gasol. Floats it up for James. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 15 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Schroeder dishes to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Schroeder with the ball. Passes to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here is LeBron. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Ingles. No good. Great D that time from James. Here's Schroeder. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Schroeder's got 34 points.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Conley with it now, guarded by Schroeder. Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. Ingles in the corner. Back to Gobert. Here's Conley. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Dennis Schroeder.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A different look for Utah. .112 left in the fourth. Bradley passes to Moutier. Bradley kicks to Niang. Moutier looking around, and that one drops.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now Dudley, left side Davis. Shoots over Bradley. Offline with the baseline jumper. On offense, here are the Jazz. Down by 15. Moutier with the basket.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Here's Williams-Goss, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Outside, Davis. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Conley after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And Gasol sends it back.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
Schroeder finds Gasol. Passes it to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. So Utah will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Tries from 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And he gets the bucket.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And there it is for him.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Conley against Schroeder. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. The 3-ball. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 5 now.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Gasol deciding where to go with it. LeBron can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Mitchell against James. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Here's James. Michael Conley making his last shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. When you look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh. Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Kuzma outside. Here's Schroeder. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here is Conley. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Over Caldwell Pope. The rebound by the Lakers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
O'Neal with the rebound. Utah trailing here. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Over LeBron. And it's Mitchell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
So it's Utah now after the basket by Los Angeles. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Good D by Gasol.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And here is Conley. To the inside, and Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Fires for three, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
Kuzma finds Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Gobert. Conley against Schroeder. The pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Caldwell Pope outside. There's the dish to Gasol. Kuzma kicks it over to Schroeder. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. It's clear the respect he holds for the 7-footer Rudy Gobert. Coach said, we all know about his defense, but his growth as an offensive player can't be overstated. Gobert is an active threat every time he rolls to the rim. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Good work defensively by Gasol.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Schroeder. Sinks that one from the post. Schroeder's got 8 points.
That's about willpower from Dennis Schroeder. Great job out hustling guys on the offensive glass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Gasol sends it back. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. He kicks it to LeBron. Over Mitchell. That one's not going to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And with this summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And here is Conley. Marc Gasol getting his 3 to go. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Passes it to Gobert. They need this. Utah gets it back. Conley, the shot's good. 6 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kuzma against Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. And he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got 8 points.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Takes the 13-footer. No good from LeBron. Jazz trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Conley. 8 points for him. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range making great use of what the defense is giving him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Conley. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. No good. Shot missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Stolen by Clarkson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Conley finds Clarkson. Lets a floater go. Here's Caruso, covered by Conley, and it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Clarkson passes to Conley. Now here's Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Morris kicks it over to Schroeder. And the pass to LeBron. It's Morris atop the key. Here's Caruso. Over Ingles. That one wide left.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
That one goes in. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovic able to slice through the defense.
Occupying that instant offense role, Doris. Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That's tipped. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's why Gobert is such a high percentage scorer. He finds a way to finish with that great length.
LeBron outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. LeBron's got 9. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And it's sent back by Morris.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Start it.
A moment to see the stats for Conley. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 21 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense, Greg, that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Ingles against LeBron. Launches a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, one of the more valuable things in basketball, bigs who can stretch the defense. Morris, one of those guys.
Now here is Conley. 8 points for him. Gobert double-teamed. And here's Ingles outside. They get the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, not many players in the league who are going to be faster than Dennis Schroeder in the open floor.
So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City. Pass to Gobert. Clarkson against Schroeder. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Caruso. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Ingles passes to Conley. To stop the run. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harrell. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are 2 of the most complete, dominant, two-way big men in today's game.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Mike Conley. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Jazz trail by 9. Moutier looking around. Outside Bogdanovich. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The drive by Schroeder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Schroeder against Moutier. Here's Gobert, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first. Interesting story about Rudy Gobert. He was an excellent student in high school, but he was getting into physical fights. So what does his mom do? Play sports, my son. Track and field, martial arts, even ping pong. What I love, though, is he has not lost that tough disposition.
Shooting one.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And Doris, especially at that center position. You know, GMs like a player with a fighting spirit.
Rudy Gobert plays with a chip on his shoulder and a competitive spirit. A lot of 7-footers, Kevin, play the game simply because of their size. Rudy Gobert wants to be great.
And it's Schroeder missing. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Now, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players and switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
It seems to me that Rudy Gobert could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every season. But on the offensive end, guys, he's really starting to grow.
Pass to Morris. There's the pass to Harrell. Gobert with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
O'Neal against Morris. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Here's O'Neal. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yet, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Now, here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Gobert. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket for Los Angeles. They've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What a story for Markieff Morris, taking exactly 1 pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Jazz trail by 3. Mudiay pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's remember that Donovan Mitchell's first love was baseball. His father played in the minors, coached in the majors. Donovan himself was a star player in high school. It wasn't until he broke his wrist that he decided to dedicate himself to the game of basketball.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Doris, you mentioned baseball where he played pitcher and shortstop. But Mitchell doing just fine, I think, in basketball.
No doubt, Kevin. He's come a long way since high school because back then he was a power dunker and defender. But his transformation into an elite offensive player in the NBA, this is just a credit to this young man's work ethic.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to James. Poked away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Here's LeBron. The rebound by the Jazz. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Mudiay. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. Three-pointer from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Fire much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
And it's in there. Caruso's got 5 now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mudiay dishes to Mitchell. There's the triple. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 1:44 left now here in the second, and the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Davis is checked in for Gobert. Here's Caruso. He's got 5. Pass to Harrell. Right through the D for the layup. Harrell's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. So it's Utah now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Mudiay kicks to Mitchell for 3. Morris with the rebound. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Caldwell Pope passes to Caruso. And here is Morris. Pass to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Mudiay passes to Davis. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. They need this one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you ask around, his coaches and teammates love Donovan Mitchell. The way he carries himself, really infectious, upbeat, but also a born competitor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And going into the 2017 draft, Mitchell was a sleeper. Maybe even Greg to himself, he wasn't sure he was ready to make that leap.
And you know, Kevin, it was the NBA players he was working out with in the summertime who told him, man, you're ready right now. And a season that saw him second in Rookie of the Year votes validated that and built his confidence.
Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA, or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
And finished off by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down, and even then, he'll finish the job.
Now here is Conley. He's got 8 on the pass to Gobert. Right wing. Schroeder against Conley. But they get it back. A second chance effort. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. James looking it over. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Conley. Passes to Gobert. Knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. For the finish. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Here's Conley. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
Conley.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Conley against Schroeder. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert with a nice, efficient look on the interior. That's pretty.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Back to James. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
2.
He's off on the first.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And the second free throw, good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Conley kicks to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Conley. Shoots over Schroeder. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's 15 points for Kyle Kuzma.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Conley finds Mitchell. Shoots. Rebound the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. O'Neal against James. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Los Angeles, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, James. And the Jazz with possession here. 8-point game. Conley against Schroeder. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
James, the pass to Kuzma. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Kuzma. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley against Schroeder. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific instincts on offense. Love how Conley lets the game come to him naturally.
Here's Schroeder. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And he makes that one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. And they double up James. Lakers working the ball around now. To the middle. Hangs. Good. And the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 19 points for LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Offensive rebound. Gobert. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backdoor.
Count it. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
LeBron against O'Neal. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. To the paint, here's Conley, and the layup is good. Conley's got 12. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James. The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. The Lakers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 5. Dishes to Gobert. He kicks it to Clarkson. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caruso, the pass to James. Kuzma against Ingles. 6 to shoot. The pass to Caruso. The shot, no good. Utah has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Conley.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Now here's Conley. 14 points for him. Clarkson dishes to Conley. Shoots from 14. Good as the jump shot falls. Conley's got 16.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
Passes it to Harrell. And that's going to be a travel.
A moment here to see some stats for Clarkson. How he did last season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Right side, Conley. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Gobert's got 10 points in the quarter.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Two shots.
Free throw good, James.
Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Moutier, he's checked in for the Jazz. And both free throws good for LeBron. And Doris, what is it, do you think, about Quinn Snyder that gives rise to that respect?
Well, you think about it. He played the game at a high level, of course, collegiately at Duke. He has paid his dues as a coach. He's got tremendous intellect for the game. And there's this growth mindset with him. He's always looking at himself. How can I get better?
And although the team didn't have much success last year, Emmanuel Moutier certainly got his career back, I thought, Doris, in the right direction.
Well, I think for Emmanuel, he had an opportunity for minutes, and he played as he needed to in order to show that he is a capable player going forward. The tools, I think, have always been there for the former number 7 pick. It's about starting to put it together consistently.
The first one falls.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:27 left in the third. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
I'd say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Clarkson kicks to Moutier. Takes the 13-footer, pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Lakers leading by 3. And they double up James. Inside. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by James. Harrell's got 6.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
Now here's Gobert. 24 points for him. Clarkson on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Horton Tucker. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Horton Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. Out left to the wing. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and there's Davis, and it's Moutier in at the 1 spot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Clarkson. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's the pass to LeBron. Morris, left side. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
James against Mitchell. And the dunk by LeBron.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Los Angeles. Mitchell outside. Over James. And it's Mitchell missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Passes it to Caruso. Morris outside. Harrell, the pass to James. And they double up James. Here's the 3. The shot missing. Jazz trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Moutier. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, when Moutier plays with passion, this guy capable of converting through contact.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Clarkson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers, leading by 5. Harrell up top. He dishes it to James. Pass to Horton Tucker. LeBron trying to free himself up. Horton Tucker's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Ingles picks to Moutier. Mitchell in the corner. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. Another shot. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. The wide open look here for Ingles. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 5. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
Now here's Moutier outside Davis. And here's Moutier. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Utah.
Well, a little pump fake by Dennis Schroeder gets the defender to bite and makes them pay.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Moutier. He hits both from the strike.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. A 3 doesn't go that time. And it's the Lakers the other way.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
There's the pass to Schroeder. Gets to the corner and buries it. Schroeder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Loads it up for Davis. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Conley. They double-team Conley. Kicks it to Ingles. Shot to stop the run. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers leading by 13. LeBron drives in. And James throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Utah calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got them going, guys.
They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kev, Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate, he's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Boy, when you talk to his teammates and his coaching staff, Bojan Bogdanovich, one of the toughest guys you'll see in the league. He doesn't say much, kind of stays to himself, but boy, when the ball goes up, does this guy compete.
Nobody near Schroeder. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Mitchell. A stupendous finish in traffic. Mitchell's got 22.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
And growing up a young child in the violence of Croatia during the Yugoslav wars, Doris, Bogdanovich said it affected everyone.
Not only that, Kevin, but think about it. This is a young man who at 16 years of age left his home on his own to go play pro basketball in Madrid. And what does it translate to? Well, he can now speak 4 languages. I'll tell you this, Bogey knows a thing or two about resiliency.
Now, Ingles, after the missed 3 from Marc Gasol, the lead now in single digits.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. It is now to Schroeder. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley with it. He kicks it to Mitchell. With the floater. Unable to get that one. Gasol with the defensive effort. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. He's looking for LeBron and finds an emphatic alley-oop jam.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Kuzma outside. This is to Schroeder. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
One of the most voracious rebounders per minute in the NBA. Ed Davis out of North Carolina. Terrific player.
Well, he is, Kevin. He put in a ton of time in the weight room. His Portland teammates actually used to tease him and call him Shirt Off Ed. He has bulked up and likes to throw his weight around inside now.
And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And that one falls for Davis. Here's LeBron. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Gasol. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now Conley. unloads from 13. Second chance effort. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Davis.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they should use every one of them.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
First free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 11. 13 feet away. Here's Gobert, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gobert's got 12 points here in the second half. Lakers leading by 9. Here's LeBron. Feeds to Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Nice.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now here's Conley. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Kuzma. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 10. Down low, here's Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. And here is Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Conley against Schroeder. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. It's a season of peaks and valleys. Give me a snapshot of where you've been the last few games as a team.
We got better today. That's the most important thing. We got better. We didn't take a step backwards like we did in our last 2 games. So, we're happy about that.
On to the next one. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.